Welcome back, everybody. Gonzalez Brothers Entertainment. It's been a long while since you've seen us, since we dropped a new video, but here we are. It's just that Adrian got sick, I got sick, and then Eric got sick. It was a trifecta. We all took turns, but now we're back. It's 2018 and we're ready to roll. And we're going to kick this year off with a little video series I like to call Countdown to Infinity War. Yes, there's so many movies in the MCU franchise that you got to get started early if you want to make the entire series on time. And there's no other place to kick off to start than with the movie that put us on this path, and that's Iron Man. Iron Man, what a game changer for comic book movies. We were dealing with very different topics in this one. We got terrorism, we got weapons dealing, we got double crossing, we got scenes of refugees being displaced and being under attack by these terrorist groups. It was something very, very different. And the way the movie kicks off with a roadside attack was something we hadn't seen in comic book movies before, and it really took it to another level with the content that was being shown, and everything from the cast to the humor to most of the action really still works. And I don't know where Robert Downey Jr. was in his life before this movie, but I definitely know where he's been ever since. It was a resurrection for him as a performer, and boy has he taken advantage of it. You know, essentially he is the face of the MCU. He was the one that let it off, that kicked it off, and has pretty much owned the MCU ever since. Everybody else's performance in this movie is stellar, from Pepper Potts, Gwyneth Paltrow, Terrence Howard, even Jeff Bridges as Obadiah Stane. Although that does lead me to my only negative about this movie. Obadiah Stane was a pretty good villain, playing in both sides of the fence until the very end, where he gets into the suit and it's just a bigger Iron Man suit going up against Iron Man. That was a bit corny, and the final action sequence didn't really work for me because it was so small in scale, and using that whole trope about Iron Man having to use an outdated chest piece to power his suit, and that was the reason why he was unable to really fight back. Was kind of like, he really spent most of the fight running as opposed to fighting. And to me, that was the only real negative about this movie. Everything else still really works. 10 years later, it's an awesome movie and a great start to a universe, to a franchise, and look where we at now. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's my little rap. That's my little talk, my little spiel on 2008's Iron Man. And this is going to be the first video in the Countdown to Infinity War. We're going to do, I guess, 16 more of these. So be on the lookout for next week. I still got another video that I'm not sure that I'm going to drop or not. Still considering it. But we are back. We're going to drop more videos. You're going to see a lot more of us. But for now, this is GB saying bye-bye.